It's been a while.
Just a wee bit of a while.
So how to start this video, because things are changing. And this part of why it's been so long is us debating back and forth a little bit on how much things are going to change, because there's certainly changes coming. I think for the last probably year, we've kind of really struggled with YouTube videos. Not necessarily the desire to do them, but the desire to figure out what to do, how to put it together, the time consumption, everything. It's very time consuming. And when we decided that we were going to not video our trip to Alaska for Heather's wedding, the break just felt really good.
Right. It just put our whole life into perspective of why we're here.
Yeah, there was no stress. You know, what's my next video going to be? What edits do I need to make to this video? What do I need to say while I'm standing where, while I got what in the background, and on and on and on. You know, because believe it or not, there is a lot of stress involved. And maybe pressure is a better word than stress, but a lot of pressure of trying to meet a deadline and trying to create content that our viewers actually like. Because as a creator, it's kind of sometimes a little bit disheartening, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but sometimes a little disheartening that our best video that we've ever done to date was the worst day we've had when we've been full-time in an RV.
Right.
You know, it wasn't the scenic views in Glacier National Park or magnificent hikes we took that's been our #1 video or anything like that. It was when our Keystone Alpine got wrecked and we got stranded on the side of the road, and then we had the nightmare begin of having to deal with insurance companies and get our Riverstone.
Which was 1 year ago this month.
Right.
Yeah.
So it somewhat disheartening that it was our worst day that ended up being our best video. And I understand that, you know, most of our true followers aren't those people that are clicking on that video because it's a wrecked video and they just got to see the wreck. But, you know, the pressure of trying to figure out what viewers want is hard, and we've kind of changed a few things over and over again. When we really started, we were more, I'll say, an outdoors and hiking channel in a way, than we were you know, a how-to. I mean, we had some how-tos and stuff like that, but you know, and then as we tried to grow and figure things out, we started changing things, which just added like more pressure.
Yeah. And when we started our journey, we didn't start our journey to have stress and pressure and stuff. And I think over the last couple of years, we've kind of strayed away from why we're here, why we're doing what we're doing. And we want to get back to the reason we started all of this in the first place.
I mean, because we started this, if you go way back and watch some of our first videos.
Oh my gosh, those are kind of embarrassing.
we started this because we wanted to experience America and everything America has to offer.
We wanted to chase our adventures.
We wanted to chase our adventures. We wanted to live for the day and live for the moment. Knowing that, you know, future's not promised to anybody. It's going to sound weird. I'm going to take a whole minute to explain something that I saw in a video that really kind of opens it up for me. And that was, take an hourglass. The top of the hourglass represents the time you have left. The bottom of the hourglass represents the time that has already gone by. And the little middle where the sand is falling through represents right now. Now, block the top of that hourglass, because that's reality, folks. You have no idea how much sand is still in the top of that hourglass. So we really wanted to get back to living for today and seizing the moment and not having to do it with a camera. we seriously considered completely giving up YouTube and not doing any videos. We considered doing just shorts. But I think what we have landed on right now is that we're going to try and put together a once-a-month video to help keep our true fans invested, our invested fans, up to date on where we're at, what we're doing, and how life is.
Right.
Because that's what these kind of journeys are really about. They're about that nice walk on the beach in the morning or the afternoon, sitting by the fire and enjoying the views and conversation of the one you love and with friends.
Yep.
The other thing is we will be, or I should say she will be, regularly posting to Instagram. So if you're not already signed up for our Instagram and you want to, we'll have a link down in the description below. So go down there and find that link. We'll also be doing regular posting on our Facebook page. Feel free to subscribe to those. And
when we're out having something, we're doing something really super fun, we could still post shorts to our community, and yeah, just keep up with what we're doing and stuff. And we want to really say thank you to our followers who have reached out to us and asked us if everything was going all right with us and stuff. We do really appreciate everyone who has reached out to us. And
it's been nice. So if you really want to catch those videos when we put them out, because I'm not going to tell you on the 15th of every month or anything like that, but once a month is our current plan. So if you click the little bell icon, you'll get a notification when we do put that video out, and then you won't miss it. And then you can really help us out by hitting the like button, leave us a comment and tell us what you think. So this is kind of going to be like hopefully for us, in a way, a new chapter. And maybe after kind of being away from the pressure of doing it every week and doing it just for a month, we may come back and start doing weekly videos again at some point in time. But we just want to make sure that we're not giving up on our experience.
Right.
Because as much as we love sharing our experience with you guys and bringing you in and letting you know what this life is like and what life can be like, we don't want to interrupt our experience.
Right. So we will keep our t-shirt shop open, so you feel free to take a browse through our t-shirt shop. Those are still going to be available. We're going to still have our Amazon links and putting new things in our Amazon link for people who are first-time RVers or need some organization tips or whatever like that. So those type of things will still be available. And of course, anytime that you have a question, reach out to us on Facebook, on Instagram, or whatever. You can always do that little messenger thing.
Our Roaming with the Ramseys email is linked in the description below.
Yeah,
so
we're always here.
You can send us a private email, and we'll respond.
Yeah, we're always here and willing to talk with you and answer your questions. And we've had several people who do that. Gordon has a one guy who they talk probably once a week.
I can.
Just catching up on things. And there's somebody in Houston, Tom, who when we go back to Texas this winter,
wait a minute,
hopefully we'll be able to catch up with him.
You just told everybody we were going back to Texas.
Oh. We're going to Texas for the winter.
Yeah. We enjoyed it so much last year, and that Texas is so big.
Right?
But not as big as Alaska. Sorry, Texas. There's still a lot for us to explore there.
Yeah, so we're going to go to a different part of Texas for this winter and hopefully catch up with some people that we'd like to meet up with. And if you want to meet up with us, send us a message. We'll see what we can do.